Welcome back to Beyond the DJ Booth podcast. I'm Brian B.
Yo, it's Joe Bunn.
So if this is your first time checking in, tuning in, man, thanks for checking us out. This is a podcast that's for the private event DJs out there. We just talk about things that are outside of the typical conversations that people have online. Like we're talking music, we're talking war stories.
Yes.
And we always answer a listener question towards the end of the episode, which we'll get to here shortly.
Yeah. Tell me about Brian B. on the weekend off. Last episode, you talked about cutting down trees.
Yeah.
But it's different, right? I mean, you have a kid now. You're home more, less shows, but you often are still working some sort of project that me and you are doing on the weekends. Like I pretty much go off grid whether I'm doing a show or not.
Right.
I'm not going to check email. But you're getting stuff done. Like walk me through like you're off.
Yeah. Well, for one, when you have a 4-year-old, you're never truly off.
That's a great point. That's what I was going to ask you this weekend because you got a lot of shit done.
I did.
And I was like, was Annie like in a little kennel? Did you lock her up? Like,
no, we had a neighbor because we don't have family that lives here.
Yeah, right.
So for us, thankfully, we have some great neighbors that act as family. And this couple next to us, they're older. Their kid has already gone off to college. And so they've kind of like brought her on as their little daughter to an extent.
Oh.
So they're like, hey, we want to take her to the movies and then to dinner. Is that okay? We're like, absolutely.
Dude,
feel
that
free.
is gold.
So they took her to, and then they went shopping. They went shopping for gifts on top of that. So literally from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 8 o'clock at night.
That long?
That long. They were gone.
And was this the same day as the tree chopper, Brian B?
That was the day after.
Okay.
So that was
you had 7 hours to get shit done.
Ton.
But then Tara didn't have you doing like honeydew stuff or like...
No, because we did it the day before. It wasn't just the tree trimming. The morning started with the spring cleaning of...
Who put those... You hired somebody to put those Christmas lights up on your crib, though, didn't you?
We did.
Yeah, that's my boy.
That was a mistake, though, too, because I didn't realize they get you.
What you mean?
Because you get them like in November usually.
Yeah.
They come down in January.
Okay.
And then they hit you up in July. And they go, or sometimes it's even earlier. Sometimes it's like February. They're like, do you want the same thing for next year? You want to pre-book it?
Okay.
We'll save you 25% or whatever.
Okay.
So I did that.
Okay.
And at the time, I think it was maybe because the discount, everything was happening.
Sure.
I booked the biggest freaking package I could get.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So then they just showed up. Like one day, I'm like, they showed up at our house and they're like, hey, we're here.
No
notice.
Oh.
And I'm like, who's this outside of our house in a van just like with a bunch of stuff? And I'm like, we ain't even to Thanksgiving yet. I'm like, we're setting the bar high for the neighborhood all of a sudden.
But you can turn them off, right?
Nah, well, you can, yeah. But I'm like, we got the wreath up there, it's lit. And, I got the markers in the driveway, the whole thing. And I'm like, boy. And so then at that point, then I'm cooked because now I got to do the Christmas tree to match.
Oh, wow. You already got a tree up?
So the same day as the tree.
You ain't got a real tree up?
No, we had a fake
I
one.
was about to say the lot's not even open yet, dog.
So we had that, like, first thing in the morning was tree set up.
Like decorated lights, the
whole thing. And then we did the spring cleaning.
But is Annie doing is she decorating the tree, going ape shit?
Oh,
Are you playing Christmas music?
Yeah,
whole thing?
the wife was on that. Yeah.
Bro.
And I'm not much help, I'll be honest. That's not my forte. I'm like, anybody need anything to drink? You need a snack? I got you. It's just not my...
Yeah.
I'm not good at that stuff.
I went artificial for, 2 years ago for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Always had a real tree, 51 years. And then finally, I finally gave up. It looks real. It was expensive. It was over $1,000.
Okay.
And it looks real.
But to your question of like days off, see, I like to watch sports, but I don't need to be listening.
Okay.
So a lot of times I can put the earbuds in, get stuff done, but still watch, especially the multi-view. I don't need to be...
Are you multi-view or are you red zone?
It depends. Towards the end of the game, I'll go red zone.
Okay.
But early on, I'm just multi-view.
Okay.
Because then, and this week specifically, the morning games had a lot of last
they
minute
did. Yeah.
happening.
Even the Panthers game.
Did it? I didn't see that one.
Oh, that was in Germany. It was at 9:30 in the morning.
Okay. Yeah. But that really was great. So I can get things done and multitask and still feel like I'm kind of off,
Right.
Bro,
I sat down at 11 at High Park. I just walked up there. Or
Yeah.
I walked home from the office because I had too many cars or something. And I walked home from the office and I was passing that sports bar by my house, High Park, and I stopped in there. Bro, what is too early to start drinking? Because, the game came on at 9:30 a.m., and I sat down at probably 11 for like an early lunch. And dude beside me,
Tailgating.
bro, he had
Vibes.
a White Claw with a chaser of brown liquor. And I was like,
Wait, where was this at?
there's a little sports bar right up there by my crib.
I thought you can't even serve alcohol until after 11.
Not anymore. That changed a while back because they had that whole brunch law that passed and people went ape shit.
See, I'm from the West Coast, right?
Right.
So the first game on the West Coast starts at 10 a.m.
But now, because people are playing in Europe, 6 a.m.
Yeah, totally. So, I mean, people are getting lit for brunch on Sunday mornings with the football games. I mean, it's just
I guess you're
the
right,
thing.
man. Maybe it wasn't that crazy. I just was like, God damn, bro. Like, it's 11 on Sunday.
You got to pace yourself. That's
what
long.
I'm saying. The last game ends 12 hours later.
Yeah.
Is he there all day just turning up,
I don't know.
playing those illegal gambling machines?
Boy, crazy.
He told me his sister won $5,000 on one the day before on one of those bootleg, illegal gambling machines with poker and shit on them in the
Can't believe
place.
they actually have that. That
There's some kind of loophole.
This girl that goes to the smoke shop I work at,
Yeah.
random girl, came in the other day, won 150 racks off the scratch.
150 racks? What is that? On scratch off? 150,000? I mean, that's allegedly
No, I mean, we believe her. Why would she be lying? Like,
because a lot of shady people come in the smoke shop.
nah.
You believe her?
I believe her, bro.
Wow.
She's not
Okay.
that type. She's a regular human being.
Okay, I got you. Not like a crackhead.
She's not,
Right.
She's not one of those.
So I know it's November when
Somebody's
we're
wearing me out.
pre-recording
Sorry.
this,
Okay.
but have you done any shopping?
Oh, Christmas shopping?
shopping.
0.
Okay, are you last minute? Larry?
No, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Now that you speak on it, I feel like I'm need to pick it up a little bit. But you got to realize, man, it's different now, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a wife.
Yeah.
The boys are grown, right? So what they're normally going to do is just take my card, get stuff, hand it to me. I will wrap it and then re-give it to them.
Yeah.
So
You've seen my rapping. I've done it for you.
it's bad.
It's
really
very bad.
What have y'all started loading up for Annie? Because I feel like if you don't,
Right.
if there's the Tickle Me Elmo or the hot toy and you don't buy it now
Right.
or October, you're hosed.
She's good at that. Tara is good at that.
Okay.
I'm terrible.
Okay. Yeah.
I am Christmas Eve guy. Let's just go.
Wow.
I'm going to the stores.
The mall.
I mean, I used to. Now it's, obviously Amazon me about 3 days beforehand.
Yeah, but Tara's classy, bro. They ain't got no shit on Amazon that she wants.
Yeah, it's you'd be surprised. They got
Okay.
a lot of those last minute gifts.
Okay.
Google searches.
Yeah.
They can turn up some good
Okay.
results.
Speaking of Amazon,
I got
don't you have a little treat?
something.
Don't you have a
Yeah.
little treat for me?
So I was going to share one. We're going to link
Yes.
our shopping carts for gear and things that we use for events.
Yes.
Right?
So when the reel comes out, we're going to
Right.
say, comment on this reel. I'm going to look at the camera. Comment the word goodies. All right.
Goodies.
And we're going to send you a document with links to our favorite Christmas gifts for DJs. How about that?
Okay.
And then you just subtly pass it to your spouse
Yeah.
or your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever.
Yeah.
You like that?
I love that.
Goodies. Anyway.
So this could be for that. This
Okay.
could be a gift for your DJs.
Uh-huh.
This is the Bassius. I guess it would be like a brick, essentially. It's pretty light.
Okay.
I mean, but it's got some weight to it. It's
We
not-
haven't talked about this thing before?
No, we haven't.
Okay.
No, I thought we had, but we haven't.
Okay. I like it.
We were going to, and then
Yeah.
we ran out of
Yeah.
time.
We ran out of
But
time.
it's got USB-C,
Yep.
USB-A. There's
Yep.
2 A's, 2 C's, I believe.
Yep.
And what I love about it, here, I'll let you be the demo, the
Mhm.
Vanna White here.
Mm-hmm.
When you plug this in, this is a super long cable.
Okay. No, that's wrong. Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Other side. Here we go.
No, that's wrong. Yeah.
Here we go. Sorry, it's the first time. But what you'll see here is it'll
Are you
tell
still on lightning cable, bro?
I am, bro. I need
The
to upgrade.
entire.
I need to upgrade. Now, does it tell you the percentage of what's left on that charger, right? Does it say 100%?
Yeah, 100% on the charger.
Right. So that will, in real time, tell you how much you have left on this charger.
Right.
And this thing will last you. You could plug in your computer.
What are these
plug
other
in.
countdowns?
That's a great question. I haven't gotten that far in the menu. But all I'm concerned about for me is how much of this do I have
Yeah,
left to
right.
charge
Of the
things.
brick.
Yeah.
And you said this will power like a laptop as
I
well?
will, a MacBook. Yeah.
An Air or like a MacBook Pro?
Pro.
This will power up a MacBook Pro?
Yeah.
From dead?
From dead.
Damn.
So this is about $60 on Amazon. It'll be on that list. Get this for your DJs because, you know, when they're at the, you know, with the Bunn booth,
yeah.
you can put it in the compartment and hide this because it's not like this huge brick.
Yeah.
Get a cable. They can charge their phone if there's an emergency or whatever. They have the ability to do it. So
Damn.
This thing is gold. I would highly recommend it. And it's thin too, so you can fit it in your bag.
Yeah,
You know, like,
I love
hate
that.
Those, like, super
No,
bulky
I don't
ones.
like those
So
either.
this
That's
is,
nice.
like, got some weight to it too, so if it's windy,
Yeah.
you can get it. So
Wait,
again,
what does
word
the
is-
wind got to do with it?
Well, if it's on top of your DJ booth, it blows off.
Oh, okay. I
right?
got you.
This
right.
is not going to blow off.
No,
This thing
no.
is
It's
like-
got some, yeah, it's got some nice weight to it.
So with that, what's
Yeah.
the word again? Goodies?
Goodies. Say goodies on the reel, and we will automatically send you a PDF of our favorite gifts for DJs.
Speaking of, have you thought about your gift for your DJs?
For my company DJs? Yeah, I have two, but I can't say it because they listen to the podcast. By the way, bro, I forgot to tell you this. I said something on the podcast about, if a DJ's been here a while, I'll bump their percentage up. A motherfucker called me and said, I was listening to the podcast, and he hit me up for a raise.
Wow.
Yeah. And I had to give it to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he's been loyal.
Hey,
It's
you're
a
bumping up
soldier.
our listenership. Thank you. Thank you.
I
you're welcome.
forgot to tell you about that. Yeah, you're welcome. I was like, wait, what? And I just didn't think anybody, on my staff listened because they've heard me run my mouth for so many years now that they were just non-listeners. I got hit up. It cost me.
Jeez.
Yeah. We got a question.
This is a good one.
It is a good one. I'm going to let you read it because my eyesight's not great. Do you need to break out the glasses?
No, I'm good.
You are the opposite of me.
Completely
You
opposite.
don't see well here, and I don't see well far.
Right. Yeah.
Jeez,
bad.
we're a mess,
But
bro.
it's combined. We got this.
Damn, we're for 2020, my boy. We're 2020, my
Here we
boy.
go.
All right, go
So
ahead.
here we go. This was another anonymous that we came up with a little sign off, a Dear Abby sign off here. But the question is kind of long. Here we go. I have a wedding coming up where the couple wants explicit music for the last 2 hours of the reception, like really explicit. I never play the explicit version of songs ever. It just eliminates problems and questions. Makes sense. This couple asked if I could play a few. I said, okay, but her playlist is almost 2 hours solid of it. I reminded her about our conversation, and she said she really wants the explicit versions. She even put it on the welcome bags for guests that the music after 9 p.m. will be club-like. The wedding is in 2 weeks. I can't back out now. This is a very high-end wedding at an awesome venue that we play at a lot, and with a planner we love, who refers us a ton. The planner understands, but wants me to do my best to accommodate. I'm not feeling really comfortable with this playlist and hoping this won't hurt my relationships with this venue or my reputation in general. What would you guys do? Should I just shut up and play this ratchet, nasty beep and be done with it?
Nasty shit, he said.
And going forward, just make sure clients know we don't play it like that. At what point am I making an exception, and when am I being taken advantage of? Hesitant headliner of the explicit encore.
I feel cringy already about this.
I'm sweating.
I am
I gotta
too.
take this off.
What? Have you been hit with this yet?
One time.
And because I don't think I've had this request yet to play it all explicit.
Luckily,
At a wedding.
the places where I've had this, I've been at a venue and it's been outdoors
Okay.
at a resort,
Okay.
family friendly. The venue bailed me out because they're like, we don't allow that. Like it's in the contract with the venue that we don't allow that. That gave me the out to not have to play that stuff.
Wow.
So I was not the bad guy. I'm like, man, I would love to, but the venue literally won't allow us to play it because of whatever. And
I just had a recollection of doing a show in Beaufort at like a what are those things called? Bed and breakfast.
yeah,
And the reception was outside. And I think it was twofold. I think I was playing an explicit song, which was super rare. This was 15 years ago. But I think also the groom wanted the mic and he started rapping something explicit. Dude, I got like banned from that place.
really.
Yeah. Like banned because it was outdoors,
Right.
downtown Beaufort,
Right.
probably in the summer, and I'm sure, little kids are walking around eating ice cream and somebody's like, pop that pea, blah, 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 blah. Like whatever. He was on the mic rapping, but I was like, it's the groom. I don't, and I don't even remember what the track was, but I distinctly remember, luckily the place closed down, but I mean, I was banned for when it was open.
Yeah.
I mean, how do we help this guy? Like, right? I mean, he's like you said.
I have an answer, but I'll let you go first.
I mean, the gig is booked. It's paid for. He knows I'm doing the gig. I know that. I'm going to fulfill the contract.
Yeah.
I'm going to explain to everybody previous to getting there and on the day of, the planner, the person that runs the venue, the cake maker, the guy that delivers the limousine, like everybody in attendance is going to know, hey, this is going to be a lot different than Joe Bunn's show. Yeah. Like I literally don't even think I have most explicit versions anymore. I never download them from the pools. Most of the stuff I played from the club days I've deleted or just bought the clean version now or gotten, a clean version. But today, Susie wants this to go full explicit. And, I'm obligated to do it. I'm very uncomfortable doing it. Just know that this is not my normal show. I'm just giving disclaimers to everybody, basically. And on the mic.
Yeah.
Previous to this 9 o'clock when it goes club-like, I don't care that she's put it on all the gift bags. I don't care if it's on a table, 10 on every table. I'm going to get on the mic and go, hey, guys, just a heads up. Susie and Mike want this to feel very club-like. And in the clubs, we play explicit, music. Either leave or put on earmuffs or something, but just get ready to, hear some not really tasteful lyrics coming out of these speakers in 3, 2, 1, and then I put on WAP and just like rip the Band-Aid right off. I mean, where are you on this, man?
Well, let's start with, I think to get you in this spot.
You're playing the show, though.
Yeah, I play the show.
Okay,
absolutely.
okay.
But I know this DJ.
I do too.
Here. He's the nicest guy.
The
nicest.
Yes.
And as you can already tell by the email, right?
Yes, yes. He doesn't like it.
Obviously, he was trying to accommodate this client.
Correct.
By even giving her the window, or him the window of saying that, hey, I'll play a couple.
Mm-hmm.
You've already put yourself in a bad situation because now you're stuck. Because they could take that a couple different ways. I would have already hit this off at the pass, saying, "Listen, if it's something I'm not comfortable with, I don't play explicit."
Yeah, but I'm getting the impression he didn't get this data at the initial consultation.
Oh, I thought he was reminding her of the conversation. He said, I reminded her of the conversation that we had.
Oh, wait, you're right.
So he had mentioned, because a couple asked if I could play a few. I said, okay. But he didn't realize her playlist was going to be 2 hours long of it. But that little bit of a window in gave her the ability to add all this stuff that then later he finds out. So my suggestion to this DJ would have been, you got to draw the line in if this is something that matters to you.
Yeah.
To say I'm not going to do it and know that you're going to get another show.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're going to get another show, or maybe this DJ who I do know has a roster of other DJs where somebody else on the staff might feel comfortable with it. Give it to that person that is the right fit if that's a possibility.
Yeah.
But fast forward, you're already stuck. What do you do? In this situation, I would try to figure out ways of creatively mixing it so that it's not overtly explicit. What do I mean by that?
Yeah.
I might do spots where I'll let it's like a school dance, right? You play clean for school dances. Guess what? They're shouting over it.
Yeah, right.
All the explicit stuff.
Right.
So at times, this would get annoying if you did it for every song, but maybe you cut it. Mm-hmm. Let them shout it out, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I also think you would want to mix quick. You don't want to be playing 3 minutes of a song that's just going to be a complete explicit fest, right? So in and out of the hooks of ones that make sense, right? Because usually the hooks aren't as bad. There might be one drop. Usually it's not it's usually the verse where people just go crazy with it. So, in and out, quick, creative mixing. And, honestly, there are some times where some of them aren't squeaky clean edits where you really wouldn't be able to tell that the explicit was there. There's a little bit of it still in there. The PG-13 versions.
Right.
Play those because you can kind of get away with it to an extent. It's not fun.
Ooh.
2 hours is a lot.
God, man.
Right?
It's making me very hot. I'd have to take my jacket off for that one. I'd be sweating. I'd be pitting out.
Would you go marshmallow costume? put that on for that last 2 hours. They don't even
It's
know
not
it's
a
you.
bad idea.
But you know
I don't
what?
hate that idea.
One thing you did say, which I am totally, you got to tell everybody ahead of time.
100%.
Because all of a sudden they're like, what?
What just happened?
One new person.
This guy went from September to wet ass.
Yeah.
I can't even say it on the mic.
Yeah.
And we have an unedited podcast.
Right?
I don't be playing that stuff, man. I'm telling you, that ain't how I get down. I just don't know how it could have enhanced her party.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, we'll play stuff, whatever, Grove Street Party or Waka Flocka, and it's like, what is Wale's verse? He's like, I'm a bad, whatever. They're singing it along anyway. Like
School dance style. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. I just can't. Yeah, just sing over top of it, man. If you need the explicit, just sing your heart out. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to play that stuff.
There are some songs where like you can't get the edited version. So
That's
you got to
true.
play the explicit version.
That's true.
And I try to avoid them still if I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I can play in addition? But if they give you 2 hours, you're up a creek. You got to just slog through it.
Speaking of music, anything you want to just shout out real quick that's gone over in the last few gigs you did? You and I were talking earlier. I have multiple girlfriends, like I always say, like I go, Shakira, that's one of my girlfriends. So I always play Shakira. J-Lo.
Wow, I haven't played Shakira in a long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. There's like a,
Just
there's
Hips
like
Don't
a,
Lie? Are you playing Whenever, Wherever?
no, hips don't lie.
Okay.
But it's like that Super Bowl edit, I think. And the J-Lo Super Bowl edit, Jenny on the Block. It goes over.
Gosh, I haven't played
Yeah,
that.
these are all my girls. They have to be like actual girlfriends that I'm
Latin.
Yeah. Yeah, I go there, but then I go to travel over to England for my girlfriend, Natasha Bedingfield.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's
Because
solid.
Unwritten goes crazy.
Always.
The original or that happier surprise edit, whatever,
Talked about
Scooter
that.
edit.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to you about how I started dropping these words, but it's like a Badger, the Badger remix or the Badger
Yeah.
edit. She's my other girlfriend.
I'm drawing a blank on the title, but there's one with her this is kind of a low-key banger that you wouldn't realize. It's Natasha Bedingfield and Sean Kingston. I'm drawing a blank on the track.
Whoa. Okay.
But great for dinner.
Okay.
Sing along.
Okay.
It's underrated.
Dude, you know what I was telling Saquon this the other night about Sean Kingston. I saw this on Instagram. It has to be true. Sean Kingston made a whole record. He was like MC something. He made a whole rap album. And then they had literally finished the record. It was okay, whatever. And then on one of the hooks, he started singing. And the producer was like, whoa, the kid can sing? And they were like, yeah. And scrapped the whole album, totally remade the album as we know him today, and then changed his name to Sean Kingston because he was from the Caribbean or Jamaica or whatever, and just rebranded it. Told him, like, the rap record's mediocre at best, not going to sell any units. This is gold because you can actually sing and you're marketable, and changed his whole persona to whatever. Has to be true. I saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
He's having a little troubles these days.
Yeah, that I was about to say. Have you heard him recently?
He and his
Do
mama.
your Googles.
What happened?
Yeah.
What,
Do your Googles.
Yeah.
what happened?
He and his mama
Uh-oh.
are doing a little
fraudulent activity.
yeah.
We don't want to get into it.
I think they like legit. Both of them were in the pen for a little while.
Oh, shit. Well, I
Then
wouldn't
they
have brought
got-
it up.
Then one of them got out,
Did he shit? Like,
and
did he?
then
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I
Just
think-
like jewelry fraud or something.
Oh, okay.
but then they got out. One of them did,
Okay.
and then they're back in again. Like
Like OJ stuff?
one time I can understand, but like you
Like
do it
OJ.
I mean,
twice,
it's like you're a rapper. You might get a chain. You
Okay.
might put money down on it.
Okay.
I guess he wasn't paying it, and
Not giving you the chain.
Yeah, he's not. No, yeah. Well, it's like rented at that point.
Oh, I see.
So
what
like
you-
he's taking it and he's gone. He's not paying
Oh.
it.
so
Yeah.
if he's not in there, he's going to be again.
Oh, he's okay.
So
I'm
he
sorry.
goes to the jewelry store.
right,
he gets a
right.
watch.
Put money.
I'm
Right.
gonna put my money down on it.
I'm wearing the watch.
He never
not
comes
returning
back.
the
Yeah,
watch.
he never comes back. Yeah.
Wow.
But how's his mama involved? I don't know.
She was doing the same thing.
Oh,
Rude boy.
family enterprise, little enterprise there.
Good shit. Good shit. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
Where can they find this?
BeyondTheDJBooth.com.
You got it. Or on YouTube if you want to see how we look in the studio. So thank you guys for listening. Back every week with a brand new episode. Every Wednesday morning they come out. Thanks, y'all.
See ya.
See ya.